Greetings, everyone, and welcome. Nanette Victoria here. Good to be with you, mighty companions. Yeah. Let us take a deep cleansing breath in. You can put your hand on your heart because sometimes we're so unaware of that sacred heart, that heartbeat. Every breath, having a focal point in the day that we're in really is helpful. So let's bring our awareness to our heart space. Breathing into the heart center, almost as if there is a tiny opening that the spirit is just, coming through, and breathing into the heart space, the sacred heart. Breathing in and being aware. Are we really breathing, or are we being breathed? Let our shoulders drop as we go into the interior space, resting in the I am. Who am I? Let the mind-body drop off, the thoughts, good or bad. Just don't attempt to resist them, but to just simply no longer identify with the thinking. Just to rest in the open, non-judgmental, pure awareness in the heart. Just drop down. All is well. All is good. All is peace. And you may keep your eyes closed if you did have them closed. And I will bring up this week's meditation for contemplation. Healed perception. As we wear the world like a very loose garment, it is helpful to see it like a movie. Watch the movie in loving awareness, forgiving any appearing disturbance, and be the prayer for change. The change begins with each and every one of us. Healed perception leads to awakening. Now, from A Course in Miracles. God is my source. I cannot see apart from Him. And these are just the first 3 verses of Workbook Lesson 43. Perception is not an attribute of God. His is the realm of knowledge. Yet He has created the Holy Spirit as the mediator between perception and knowledge. Without this link with God, perception would have replaced knowledge forever in your mind. With this link with God, perception will become so changed and purified that it will lead to knowledge. This is its function as the Holy Spirit sees it. Therefore, that is its function in truth. In God, you cannot see. Perception has no function in God and does not exist. Yet in salvation, which is the undoing of what never was, perception has a mighty purpose, made by the Son of God for an unholy purpose. It must become the means for the restoration of His holiness to His awareness. Perception has no meaning, yet does the Holy Spirit give it a meaning very close to God's. Healed perception becomes the means by which the Son of God forgives his brother and thus forgives himself. You cannot see apart from God because you cannot be apart from God. Whatever you do in Him, because whatever you think with His mind. If vision is real, and it is real to the extent to which it shares the Holy Spirit's purpose, then you cannot see apart from God. God is my source. I cannot see apart from Him. I just love that. I read from the web edition from A Course in Miracles that is the foundation for inner peace, and it's a beautiful website. All that information is underneath. It's www.acim.org. So, you know, it seems in as I've traveled this world, 66 years on this earth plane. I just had a birthday in early February. It's like the first half of life. It's you catch a lot of these concepts and perceptions, and then the second half, at least in my experience, is the undoing of all of it. And actually, even further back than that, the undoing of ancestral whatever. And so the Course is such a gentle journey, and all paths are leading to the same awakening. But perception needs correction. In the miracle principles, one of my favorite miracle principles in the beginning of the Course in Miracles, the Course in Miracles is miracles is everyone's right, purification is necessary. With purification, letting go of concepts, to rest in a beginner's mind, to rest in an I don't know mind. I like to liken that as the first step in recovery process. Step 1, powerlessness, total powerless. I am powerless. And you could put any addiction in there, addiction to a drug, alcohol, food, gambling, people. So healed perception, watching the movie, who am I? And that's a practice I rest in. Life is a meditation. And for me, the more deeper, and for me, the Course in Miracles is a moving meditation, a stillness and a moving, because stillness and movement, there is a oneness there. To rest in non-judgmental awareness. Look at what I'm not, so what I am becomes available. So in the Course, it's the purification of these perceptions. They keep us sick. They keep us separate. Accept salvation for your brother and sisters. As I see my brother, I see myself. Am I looking at my brothers and sisters? And the Course just uses the term brothers. It's in the brother is the sister, and in the sister is the brother. there's the ego again coming up to, just always wants to separate something out, make life complicated. And in truth, nothing's really happening. And as the perceptions get corrected, there's the awakening, samadhi, the the liberation really is already the holy instant. So it's a beautiful lesson. It's a beautiful lesson. Always one of my favorites. So many of them are. God is my source. I cannot see apart from God. And God is my source. Actually, the lesson goes, God is my source. I cannot see apart from him. And let not the, sometimes we hear he, she. There's the ego coming up. When things were written at a certain time and a certain consciousness, we take that, we open up, we just keep expanding. Holy Spirit, oh, help me to move with this, dance with this. Life is really simple. Life to me is just truly becoming and not becoming. It's always been. It's just there's a awareness. It's a meditation. Spending that, it's not even going to meditate or deciding to meditate. It's dropping off the meditator when resting in the meditation. Who's meditating? Something to ask, the inquiry. Be still and know. Be still. Be. Well, mighty companions, I love you all. I pray that you have a beautiful week. I'm available for one-on-one coaching, mentoring, and we hold A Course in Miracle classes on Tuesday evening, Eastern Standard Time at 8 o'clock, 908-433-6254. Many blessings to you all. I love you.